name is Ginger. I was in active addiction from the time I was 11 years old until I was 26 years old. I have been in recovery for 9 years. My drug of choice was, I had two, crack and heroin. So I started off drinking and smoking pot, and that eventually led to hallucinogenics like mescaline, acid, and mushrooms, which led to powder cocaine, which led to crack cocaine, and then eventually to heroin. So I went through a lot of traumatic experiences as a child and felt a lot of pain. I think addiction in a lot of ways is just a way for us to numb pain. I was abused, so I was hurting constantly. I had like severe depression and emptiness and loneliness, and I was just very angry at the world, felt very alone, and substances actually provided this way for me to feel comforted. I was like 19 years old. I would go to these parties and get drunk with all of these people that were my friends, and then I would leave and I would joke and say, hey, I'm going to smoke crack, see you guys later. Like it was, and they would laugh, but that was really what I was doing. Using the crack and heroin and doing that, like I had no money. People eventually stopped talking to me, and I ended up in the streets of Detroit in abandoned houses all by myself. I tried over and over and over and over again to stop, and the moment I would start to get a glimpse of sobriety, or the substances would be out of my system, that pain, I did not want to deal with the pain that came from sobriety. One of the many moments that I knew that I needed to change, my mom let me live in her apartment with her, and my mom came home and I was nodded out on the bed, and I jerked awake because I could, sense somebody was sitting there, and my mom was looking at me, and she didn't say anything, but it was just this look in her eyes. And she said to me, she was like, you can't stay here and keep doing this. You have to get sober. The road to recovery for me, the big piece for me was really going through the trauma and understanding that I had gone through traumatic things that did contribute to me becoming an addict. So I really had to learn to humble myself and to accept godly counsel from people, and to take suggestions and to talk about my problems and not try to figure them out on my own. And I think that's the one thing that I did that really helped me to do life better, was to get good advice from people. The reason that I would recommend a Christ-centered recovery program versus any other program is, I think for me, until Jesus became a part of that, I was not able to have recovery that lasted. So all the other programs focus on cognitive behavioral therapy and like say no, and these are the things that can contribute to you relapsing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, those things are true. However, it goes deeper than that. So that is why it is so important to have Christ in the center of your recovery, because of the fact that it's not just about these sober actions. It's about getting into a deep relationship with God and getting to the heart of your addiction. I just can't believe it sometimes. In just the small amount of time that I've been sober, how God has just completely changed my life around. The person that I am today is not the person that I was 9 years ago. And I could not have that without a Christ-centered recovery program.
Hi, my name is Lisa Perna. I'm the owner and medical provider at Revival Recovery Center. Revival Recovery is a Christ-centered outpatient medical treatment center for substance use disorder. If you're interested in getting help with chemical dependency, you can book an appointment through our website or by calling 1-833-7-REVIVAL. That's 1-833-7-REVIVAL. I'm located in Brighton, Michigan, off of Grand River, just minutes from US 23 and I-96. I offer in-person and virtual visits. I look forward to working with you.